This is a tutorial on how to print a one-color positive. I'm going to pull up a job that we've already done called A&W Electric to demonstrate this. I'll go to my Open, I'll click on USB Drive E to select from all of our different files. I'll click on the search bar and I will type in A plus W. The first one that comes up is backup of A plus W. That's exactly what we need. Double-clicking that to open it. I now see that my customer has given particular specifications to their art. There are two different ways to print a one-color design. The first way is to print it as is with a background, but separate it out into different Pantone colors. The second way is to grab just the art and change it to black and print it composite. I'm going to demonstrate both ways. First, I'm going to grab and duplicate my box into my print window. Right-click to duplicate. I left-click to grab it, right-click it to duplicate, and I'll drag it down as a background. Now I can lasso my art one piece at a time. You'll note that I will only grab something in Corel if my lasso goes all the way around it. Just like you would only lasso a bull if he was running away from you if your lasso went all the way around his head. If you only got half of his head, the lasso would fall off. The same with Corel. So I'll lasso all the way around A&W, but not all the way around my black box. That will make it so I just grab the art that I want. Now I'll click anywhere inside of this design or on the X. If I click outside of the design, you'll note that it deselected A&W and clicked the box instead. So I will lasso A&W Electrical and grab anywhere on the design, drag it to the side, right-click, release to duplicate. Now I'm going to size it according to my customer's specifications. They said they wanted 7.5 inches wide. I'll come up into my dialog box up here, highlight 7.5, enter. Now I need to change it to a Pantone color. This might already be Pantone white, but it also might be just a RGB 0. So I'll go over, my left three columns are my Pantone colors, and I will left-click Pantone Transparent White. And you can see that it is now 100% Pantone Transparent White. Now I'll come to my second piece of art, lassoing it, but not the whole box, left-click, right-click, release. It has to be 2.75 inches wide. So while I have it selected, I will say 2.75 into the width. Enter. Now this one is going to be a left chest, so I'm going to put it up on the right-hand side. If you can imagine that there was a person here facing you, this would go on the left side of their chest. This one is going to go in the center of the back, so I'm going to keep it centered but bump it up closer to the original art. Both of them ought to be fairly close to the top of the design, about 1/4 inch. Now I will lasso this one and make sure that it is Pantone White by left-clicking Pantone Transparent White. And I can press my print icon up here. General, Gear, Positive Prints 13 by 19, OK. Apply. Now I go to my Color tab. It's going to print as Separations. Now I go to my Separations tab. I will deselect Cyan, Magenta, Yellow, and Black, leaving only the Pantone Transparent White. And now this is ready to print. I click Apply, then Print. The other way we can do this art is by printing not with a background, but instead simply by printing these both as black. What I would do is I would grab all of my art, left-click, drag to the side, right-click, release. I will left-click my RGB 0. I'm sorry, that's actually what black is, not white. I'll left-click that, changing it to solid black. You'll note that black is the only color that I will use a RGB color instead of Pantone, because the computer will recognize black as its own color. It won't recognize any of the other colors as their own color, only black, because black is just a plain tone. Now I'll come up, size my art just as I did before, 7.5, I will lasso my smaller art, left click, drag, right click, release, left click my RGB 0, go to the dialog box, 2.75, enter, and now I can print a one color positive. I go to my print icon, I select my gear, get the correct size, positive prints, OK, apply. Now I can select composite. Composite means that it's going to print it just like it looks. So if it's black, then it can print just like it looks, and that will come out fine for our positives. Apply, and now I can print.